Today we're talking about a different car than the last time, much newer, even newest you can get. Today we're talking about an electric car. We're talking about the Mercedes EQS. We took it to a little drive up to this hill we are right now, but I want to take you now with me. When my father tells me about his first television, it was about this size. Nowadays, we have this size in a car, imagine. But let's take it for a little drive. We don't have so much time, but still, I think we're gonna use it as much as possible. It's not the best weather, but still, let's go. First of all, look, you have so much space in here. You can charge two phones. You can charge them by letting them here sit or with the cable. Can put two cups in here. Then here you have more space for phone or whatever you want to storage. Then the car, as you see, everything cool. The lights very cool, as you maybe see. Cool thing about this electric car is you have a range of 700 km, so this is really crazy for an electric car. It was at the beginning, it was no, I don't gonna buy an electric car because I'm not gonna go anywhere with those 200 or 300 km, but with 700 you can say anything, really anything. And you hear nothing. It's like floating on clouds, or it's like flying. It's incredible. If you never felt anything like that, it's incredible. I never felt anything like this. I wanted to drive Tesla a long time, but I think after this one, Tesla is a little joke, because Tesla works well, but the quality is nothing as close to this one. The quality of everything you touch is so high quality. This Alcantara here, everything is so cool. And what's also really special, it's a huge ship. Let's call it a ship, because you have in this car, it weighs, I'm not sure, I'm gonna check it, but I think it's 300 or 400 kilograms more than a Tesla. And are you ready? It goes crazy. It goes crazy. It goes exactly the same like a Tesla. So you have 300 or 400 kilograms more. It has the same acceleration, and you have more quality. You have a higher standard. You have the massage seats from Mercedes in the front, in the back. You have everything in reality. You have everything. Even the passenger has its own screen. And the cool thing about this one is, if there's no passenger, this one is dark, so I can't use it, nor I can get distracted by it. So that's something very cool. Here you see, of course, the big screen with the GPS. Okay, we're waiting at the red light, nothing special, but let's talk a little bit with our friend Mercedes. Everything in German, because I'm from Switzerland. Hallo Mercedes.
Ja, bitte.
Ich möchte die Farbe blau.
Ich ändere die Farbe.
Incredible, imagine. I have a not so bad Samsung phone, but if I talk to Google, it doesn't really work. Here, I've tried it a few times now. I've tried to change the color. I've tried to change the destination. I've tried to change the music. It does really everything. Once he told me, I'm sorry I didn't understand you, but well, that's once. It really works well right now. Okay, let's try it again. Hallo Mercedes.
Was kann ich für dich tun?
Nach Wädenswil.
Ich lösche die aktive Route und navigiere zum neuen Ziel Wädenswil.
Perfect. You see that? It changed everything. Now I have to turn here. Look at that. He even knows that here is something to turn. I thought, well, maybe the GPS like Google tells you on the highway, please turn. But no, it really works. It's like flying an airplane because you don't hear any wind noise, really anything. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Now I turned on the intelligent recuperation and I chose the next destination. So right now when we go downhill, this car should know when to brake and when to accelerate. Let's see if that works. Otherwise I'll have to pay 80,000 Swiss francs because it's in the woods. But I don't think so. I love red lights. They never turn green. Okay, right now they do. But right now, I'm not accelerating nor braking. He drives exactly 50 km, what it's allowed to drive here. And I'm not pushing any gas nor brake. Okay, now he by itself knows here is 80. It accelerates really soft, really cool, really nice. And it even helps me steering. Oh, okay, it's braking by himself and he's steering by himself. Okay, that's a little bit too steep to steer by itself. But I didn't brake. Wow, incredible. Now he's accelerating. A little bit scary because I'm not doing anything. Not even turning the wheel. I'm just touching it because I'm not sure if it's doing the right thing. This is crazy. How far we've gone from my Toyota MR2 or even older to this. Incredible. Okay, there are people, I think I have to brake because I don't think, no, he doesn't understand this situation. If there's a traffic jam, I have to brake by myself. Okay, now we have free road again. And the head-up display, I'm sorry, I can't show you this, it's clear because, yeah, it's my view. But the head-up display is really cool. He always tells me where is the other car, even when it's some car behind me. It's a blue line that goes from left to right, so I always know where is the car behind me or in front of me. So I see how the car is checking the surroundings. Really incredible. I'm not braking again, I'm not braking. He's seeing the car in front of him. He's knowing the data from GPS, and he brakes by himself. Incredible. So maybe for other people in this car there are some things that are much more interesting than the braking by itself. But for me that's so cool because we already have cars that brake, that accelerate by themselves. For example, Tesla and all that. But Tesla on a road like this, I have a Tesla in front of me. I'm sure he is doing all the work, at least with one pedal, at least always braking, and that's okay. But this is incredible. I don't have to brake, I don't have to accelerate. I have to touch the steering wheel. That's all. The rest, it's done by the car. It's everything done by Mercedes. Always when there's something like a roundabout coming up, there comes the camera, and again, I'm not braking, I'm not doing anything. The car is doing it by itself. Then goes up this cam, and then you'll see where to go. So there's no more like, oh, which road do I have to take? Is the first or the second road? No. Mercedes-Benz tells you he's even doing the roundabout. Look at that. Incredible. I never had a car doing even the roundabout by itself. Incredible. Wow, it's a weird feeling. I'm giving nearly the whole control I'm giving to the car. It's like a game. I remember back in the day when I played the first gen Need for Speed, there are those walls where you can't go through. For example, you shouldn't take the right turn, you have to go left. This does exactly the same. If there's, for example, on the roundabout, the first exit, and you have to take the second one, on the first exit, it's like a virtual wall on the screen, so you can't take it, you can't miss it. Well, you still can, but look at that. Incredible. Unbelievable. But again, this intelligent recuperation and automatic steering works everything only if you have destination set to your GPS. I've seen some other videos about this car, and I heard people say they prefer Google Maps or Apple Drive, for example, because they're used to it. They don't like that much the entertainment system from Mercedes, but I'm not so used to Apple Drive, or Android car, but I think this is perfect. It does everything you need. Even the cabin, you feel like in an airplane. You don't hear anything. It's crazy. I'd like to do a road trip with this car, but I don't think Mercedes or Emil Frey would give me this car for a weekend or so. Sadly, not yet, but maybe one day it would be cool. And if there are people crossing the street, he doesn't get that. Or, of course he tells me there are people crossing the street, but that's a point where I don't trust as much as I don't know what to say. The car could get it, but I don't want to risk an accident or crashing into somebody just because I wanted to see if the car gets it. It's a little bit too risky for me, but he would get it.
3,